for joining us again on 3 the Smart Way. This is Jen, and I just want to walk you through a little bit of what I'm going through on an everyday basis. I'm sure a lot of it's relatable, and I think we all have a little bit we can learn from each other, okay? So this morning I woke up knowing I need to feed my almost 4-month-old every 4 hours, 4 ounces every 4 hours, trying to keep his weight up. I have a 5-year-old. He needs to be in Zoom classes for kindergarten at 10:50 and 12:20, and then again at 2:20. Okay, those numbers couldn't be any further away from just, hey, meet us at 1 o'clock, meet us at 2 o'clock. No, they're just all over the place. So I need to keep track of that in my mind. I also am back to work after completing maternity leave. So then I'm working, I'm answering emails. There were 3,000 that accrued while I was gone that I need to catch up on. Also, hey, what's for dinner? P.S. what's for lunch? Because that's going to come sooner than dinner will. And all the while just trying to keep it together. Knowing that all of that stuff needs to get done, okay? So what I've decided is that, number one, we have to give ourselves grace. If you've never heard that word used, now is the time to get very comfortable with it, okay? Ingrain it in your brain. Repeat it as often as possible. We have to give ourselves grace. We cannot do everything perfectly all the time. We are sometimes lucky if we get this much on our to-do list that's this long done on a daily basis, okay? It just is the way it is. We're all learning how to operate in this new world, okay? So moving forward, I think it's most critical that we all focus on self-care. We all need a deep inhale and exhale woo-saw moment, okay? That's gonna be very different. Self-care is gonna look very different for everybody, but these are some of the things, and studies have proven some of these things are like instant mood enhancers. So take these as you please. Incorporate a couple of them into your day on a regular basis and see how it changes things for you. So one of these things, the first, which I feel like is the easiest to implement, is music. I don't know what it is, but the older I've gotten, the further I've gotten away from music. I used to wake up to music every morning. I used to have music playing throughout the house all the time as a young singleite, and I've just gotten further and further away from that. But I do know that when I hear certain songs, I play certain playlists, my mood is automatically, without any effort, elevated, okay? So make yourself a good playlist. If you have a rough time getting up in the morning, that's the perfect time to implement a good playlist. Make yourself a waking up in the morning playlist. Make yourself a playlist that maybe you turn on at 3 o'clock when you're hitting that mid-afternoon slump. Put your favorite song from college, that song that you and your sorority sisters used to party hop to, that song that you remember hearing in the dorm freshman year, whatever it is, whatever those songs are that make you happy and bring you, maybe even just take you away from this moment that you're operating in right now, extract you from that and put you back at a time when things were just chill, you know, and happy and exciting and thrilling. So play music, create you some playlists, automate those with your Alexa. Get music back into your everyday routine. Okay, that's number one for me. Number two is gonna be move. Now this is the hardest one for me, I must admit, because it's a lot harder getting everything packed up to get out of the house these days. I'm still getting used to that. Even if it's just for a walk around the block, but movement, whether it's a walk around the block. My mom even does this 12-minute walk. I did not know this was a thing. It's on YouTube. It's a 12-minute mile. And you walk in place. So you don't even have to leave the house to get a mile in these days, okay? Someone has a YouTube video out there where you can walk a mile in place. She talks to you the whole time. It's like you're with your girlfriends on a stroll, okay? Figure out a way to get movement integrated. Even if you just commit to one walk a week and then steadily increase it, you will feel so much better. It'll release endorphins, all kinds of good stuff. Okay, so that's number 2, move, get up and move. Number 3, set some reminders for these things, okay? There is an app called, I will put it here, or in the description, but there's an app called Self and Sanity, or Sanity and Self. You can set, you know how you get notifications all day long on your phones? You can set notifications in that app for it to send you. You customize them. They say whatever you want. So I have one set at 11 a.m. every day. It tells me, you're a boss, babe. Go get a glass of water. Because those are 2 things that I need to remember. And sometimes I get to noon and I have not had anything to drink all day long. That can't be, okay? So set those, download that app. I'm sure there are millions more like it. Or even put a calendar reminder. Right now I have too many calendar reminders, so that doesn't work for me. But download that app. Let it send you notifications of affirmations. I've even changed my passwords because upon returning from maternity leave, almost all of my passwords needed to be updated for work. So I've even set my passwords to be affirmations. Like, I mean, anything that you can think of. You did a great job. I want to be like you when I grow up, you know, with exclamation points and at symbols for the A's and things like that. Like, just mix it up. Like, typing that every day will get into your brain. It will become, like my grandmother used to always say, reel in your beliefs, reel in your consequences. If you say something every day, it is a way of bringing it to fruition. That is a way of bringing your thoughts and your beliefs to fruition, is to say it every day. So just typing that password every day, it will make you feel a little bit more like that statement, that affirmation. So that's number 3. Set some reminders to do the things that are important. Number 4. So I know we're quarantining, we're social distancing. This can be a little bit difficult, but I have found out recently that my insurance allows for free acupuncture up to 40 sessions a year and free massage therapy 40 sessions a year. Also chiropractic and PT. As many of you know, we just had our little baby boy, and so we definitely hit our deductible, okay? So I'm taking advantage of all of these services because they are free, okay? Before the end of the year. So what I like about the acupuncture specifically is that she only takes one, she owns her spot, okay? So she only takes one patient at a time. So there's never anyone in that office except for me and her when I get there and when I leave. And she screens everybody when they come in, takes their temperature. You want to find people that are following the rules like that if you're going to treat yourself, okay? If you're looking for a deal, your insurance doesn't cover it, go on Groupon. Filter by price, type in massage, acupuncture, get your nails done, whatever makes you feel, gives you a feeling of relaxation, okay? And find you somebody. Like, I think the first time I did acupuncture, I did it for $19 and it was the best, most relaxing experience I'd ever had, and it lasted an hour. So I'll do another video on acupuncture later, but find a way to treat yourself, okay? Even if it's just once a week, once a month, whatever the case is, find a way to treat yourself so you have also something to look forward to. So that's my number 4, treat yourself. All right, so my number 5. My number 5 is get cute. You look how you feel how you look, like my mom always says. I know we are now in this mindset of, okay, we're in sweatpants, we're not getting dressed for work, we're in pajamas maybe all day. Hair, makeup falling by the wayside, especially if you're not doing Zoom calls. If you are doing Zoom calls on video, you're only presentable from here up, things like this. So take 5 minutes, set a timer. You'll be surprised how much you can get done in 5 minutes to make yourself look presentable. Pick that one thing that makes a difference. Okay, like for women, maybe it's just throwing a strand of lashes. For men, maybe it's just trimming up that beard a little bit, running a brush through it. Whatever it is, just do something to do your makeup, throw on some lipstick, throw on some concealer. I mean, just one of these things. It doesn't have to be all of them. You don't have to do a full platter of makeup. Just do something that makes you feel better and look better. You'll be amazed at how it impacts your mood as well. When you look in the mirror and you see something that you recognize and something that you think is pretty. Lastly is figure out something that makes you happy and brings you joy. This is my last tip for self-care. Find something that brings you joy. I know I may have given you a list of things that bring me joy, and hopefully from that list you'll be able to find something that you relate with. If you like to paint, if you like to cook, if you like kickboxing, whatever it is, if you are a master planker, whatever it is, honey, do something that brings you joy. Like, I love cooking. Any given day of the week, you can find me in the kitchen cooking. I love cooking. So that is what I enjoy. That's what brings me joy. I feel like it lowers my blood pressure when I'm cooking, and I just love to put things on the table that bring my family smiles to their faces and warmth in their belly. We have to take care of ourselves. So please find some way to do something on a daily basis that gives you a sense of achievement that brings you joy, okay? We love you. We want you to take good care of yourself, and we'll see you next time. Please make sure to subscribe. Bye.